Very excited to talk to our next guest, an absolute legend in the boxing game and down here in South Florida. And he's putting on another great show coming up this Saturday. Road Warrior Promotions has another card going on. The great Road Warrior himself, Glen Johnson, joining us here. Glen, thanks for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. Getting the word out of this promotion. This is a great card. A lot of undefeated guys taking on their biggest challenge. It's going to be a great show, man.
This is like your second or third you have put together. Like how much? Third one you put together. So how much have you enjoyed this? Just this process of promoting, like this idea of putting on your own cards. Has it been a fun part of your career?
Man, this is great. I mean, I never thought I would get this kind of pleasure and satisfaction from training and promoting fighters. To train somebody and watch them mature and their skills come together, it's such a pleasing thing. And then to promote them and move their career and see how they've been successful and following the same foot tracks that you already followed and you did yourself and, was successful. That's what took me to the top. So I'm bringing them along that same road and same journey so they have a good understanding of what it takes.
Absolutely. You guys can get your tickets now at roadwarriorpromotions.eventbrite.com. It is this Saturday night at the Miami Airport Convention Center. My guy, Rafael Akpejiori, is going to be in action. How's his development coming along, Glen? How do you think the big former player got into the boxing landscape? He's big, he's powerful. What have you made of his development so far?
He's coming along very, very well. He's learning. He's learning the fundamentals, and he's also getting a lot more aggressive. Once your confidence start growing, you start taking chances and risk in fights and sparring and all of these things, and that make for an exciting show, an exciting fight, an exciting event. So we're looking forward to see him. He's taking on his biggest challenge. He's fighting a guy who have like 34 wins and 9 losses. So, this is an experienced guy. Rafael only have 12 fights, 12 wins, 12 knockout. So we're looking forward to see if he can take the next step to take on a guy with the experience this guy have.
How are these nights for you? Like you enjoy putting on the promotions. Are you also in the coaching role and the promotions on the same night? Like, how does that work for you? It feels like that would be very busy making sure the show goes well and my fighters are doing well. It must be, is it stressful at all, Glen, or is it all enjoyable?
Well, it's very stressful, obviously, but I have help. I have a lot of helps around me. I have a nice team that we've put together. So at the show, I mostly focus on the training part, dealing with the fighters and stuff like that. And I have a couple of people that run around and take care of the stuff that need to take care of at the show. But far as putting the show together and everything, I'm heavily involved in that part of it. But just at fight night, I mostly focus on the fighters.
I'm sure you're excited about everybody on the card, but is there any new blood or anybody that people should look out for as far as you're putting on to this into this that you want to get the word out about?
Well, I have a kid that's making his professional debut. He's an exciting fighter. I'm looking forward to everybody getting to know him and come out and watch him. His name is Jesus Iman, and he's a great fighter. He's learned. I've been training him now a good 2.5 years. Jesus is I love the way how we put things together. Combination puncher. He's fighting a southpaw. He haven't fought a southpaw in a long time, so I know he's going to go out and he's going to feel a little nervous. Without headgear and small gloves, it's his first time. Plus fighting a southpaw, that's all a challenge on its own. But I believe he's equipped to deal with it very well.
I wanted to ask you about a couple of things going on in the sport of boxing, Glen. That same night, you do have Canelo Alvarez making his return. He's taking on Caleb Plant. For Caleb Plant, I feel like this is a huge step up for him. Like you say, like the lights can get super bright, but you were known as upsets. Like people never, wouldn't give you a chance, and then there you were, just shining at the end of the night. How do you handle the thing like that, man? When nobody thinks you have a chance, or nobody feels like you got a shot to beat like the big star. How did you handle that role when you would get in there, like what Caleb may be going in with Canelo?
Well, the first thing you have to believe, right? So if you truly believe in his skills and believe in his talent and believe he can create an upset, then he prepared that way. And once you step in the ring and the bell ring, the only thing that matters is all the things that you have to do to win the fight. And if you focus on that, don't focus on the crowd, don't focus on what people think, don't focus on nothing else, just focus on all the things that you need to do to win the fight. And in your preparation, you know those things based on who you prepare to fight. You watch them, you study them, you have a game plan going in, and you follow that game plan to the T. And if something should happen to disrupt that game plan, make sure you get right back focused and get back on your track and keep your plans in place. And upset, man, just go ahead and upset the world, shock everybody, and come out victorious. You're fighting for your life.
What's that like though, Glenn? When you do shock the world, like when you had all the belief in yourself and nobody else did, that's got to be an incredible moment and feeling when you know your belief comes through.
I mean, I have no idea how to put that feeling into words. It's a crazy feeling. You know, you ever hear people run around in a circle talk about, I told you, nobody believed in me. All of those feelings is going through you, but you have, you know, for me anyway, I try not to do the run around. And so, you know, you have so much feelings and emotion running through your body. If you go with all of those feelings and emotion, people on the outside going to think you're crazy. Something is wrong with you. You're gone insane or something. So you just have to kind of suck it all in, maintain yourself, and try to be as professional as you can, and keep your head together, and just trying to stifle those crazy emotions that's happening inside of you. I don't know how to put those feelings into words, man. It's crazy.
Well, you're going to see a great show coming up this Saturday night, guys, at the Miami Airport Convention Center. Road Warriors Promotions putting on another one of their great cards. Get your tickets now, roadwarriorpromotions.eventbrite.com. The great Glen Johnson, the Road Warrior himself, giving us some time. Thank you so much, Glenn. Good luck with your show coming up, and we're looking forward to it. You guys always do a great job.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate you.